right, what's up everybody? Today on Tools in Action, we are going over JD, John Deere. Why do we like John Deere?
Awesome company. I like them just because I went up to over to Moline and got to see all the stuff, so I was pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, John Deere is pretty much one of our favorite brands.
Yeah.
It's a true brand. What we mean by true brand is they always tend to have quality products. A lot of brands out there will sometimes cheapen themselves by going with some Chinese product or something like that and throwing their name on it. I'm not saying they don't have anything that's made in China. I'm just saying when you buy something that's branded John Deere, whether it be a pair of boots or a tractor, it's going to be a good quality product.
Exactly.
And
or my kids, they got underoos, John Deere underoos.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Are they good underoos?
Actually, they are. Well, skid marks come right out.
Well, that's good. That's good. Okay, a little bit about the tractors, you guys. This is there's Home Depot tractors, or big box tractors they call them, from John Deere, and then there's the ones that you buy at the John Deere dealer. The X300 series is the entry level that you buy at the dealer. So pretty much with this tractor, when you go to a John Deere dealer and you're looking for, you know, entry level, this is what you're gonna get. At the big box stores, we're not saying those ones are bad by any means. They're just a different style of tractor. They're not as heavy duty. The X series has Kawasaki engines, which is more of a landscaper pro engine. And
here you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think too, the service you maybe get behind it too. And again, I'm not knocking the big box dealers, but I think when you go here, that's all they deal with. That's all they care about. You can get a service. You can talk to someone who really kind of knows their product. I think, you know.
Absolutely, Eric. And we picked this up from our local dealer, and we're going to show you at the end here basically the dealer experience about what they do and what they go over. We're going to have them show you the tractor. A couple features that I did like about it right off the bat is just the way it drives. It's a real comfortable tractor.
Nice.
And it has a lot of power. The Kawasaki. The Kawi motor is pretty good. 18.5 horsepower, plenty of power for, you know, pulling around the yard. 48-inch deck on this. It does come with different size decks. I'm seeing here it's got a 42, a 38, and the 48.
You know what I like? There's no controls over here or here, so when you get off or anything like that, you can get off either side. It's fine. They've actually got the height adjustment right here in front, just a knob you can turn left or right to raise or lower it.
Right, and that's something we complained about on the, I think it was a D170, I want to say. Is that
I'm sure you're right, because you're good with numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we read from John Deere before, and every time you got out, that, you know, deck height adjustment got in to your side there. But like Eric said, this is just a twist and dial on there. It has the inches right there and a foot pedal to lift the whole deck up and down. They have all kinds of options as you go up in the X series, like a powered up and down deck. Easy way to level this. I'm gonna not get into that. We'll let the John Deere guy talk about that. But you know, as far as cut, it was a beautiful cut. I mean, it really cut good every time. Side discharge, it doesn't mulch or anything like that, and the seat was really comfortable. What'd you think?
Can you get a mulching kit for it or no?
I don't know.
I mean, okay, you can watch.
You should have been at the John Deere dealer with me to ask him that, Eric.
Well, I should have been there, so that I made sure there was batteries in the microphone, but.
Yeah, they do have a four-wheel steer one though. That's pretty cool.
I used to actually use it for when I was doing the one guy's house down by mine when I was a lot younger. They had a four-wheel steering, man. It was
John
awesome.
Deere?
Yep.
Yeah, John Deere. I mean, when you
had cruise control. I mean, it was like one of the, you know, they might have had cruise control before that, but I remember it was about this, a little bit bigger than this. It had four-wheel steering. It was so cool.
Yeah, this thing's awesome, man.
Wow, that was back in the late 80s, man, or early 90s.
Yeah.
I'm old.
I know, doesn't it suck getting old, you guys? We were just kids. Eric's getting chest pains. I'm getting blind.
Yeah, what? I can't even hear anymore.
What? Extra big gas cap. I like that when you take it off. I mean, I did like that, but I mean, stuff could fall in there easy.
No, but the only time you really got it open is when you're pouring.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, I mean, people leave it open or something like that. It just, stuff could get in there. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good for not spilling.
I'd rather have, yeah.
That's what I like. Big tank on the back, you can see it. The only thing I didn't like about that is you can't see it when you're driving. Like twice I did run out of gas.
Oh, good point. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice to see when you're driving. And I don't know, most of them, when you see them, I mean, you know, you look between your legs or whatever, and there's that clear thing.
Yeah, and the glass.
And it's sloshing.
Yeah.
When it's not sloshing anymore, you know you better get gas.
Exactly.
With this, it pretty much you have to get off the unit. That's probably the only downer to this vehicle I didn't like. And I saw online someone was complaining about the plastic switches and stuff here. They're connected to metal. Feel that? I mean, they don't feel cheap.
Oh no,
to me.
I know. I was feeling them.
Does that feel cheap?
No.
No,
I
mean,
don't think they really put anything on there that's cheap, you know?
It's an ABS plastic, you guys, and I mean, come on, ABS plastic lasts forever.
Yeah, and all you're doing is really pulling up, pushing down. It's not like you're...
Right.
You know. Also, if you got any maintenance, it's real easy to do. You know, you got the fuel filter, everything right there.
Yeah, and up here is a pretty much all your service recommendations and stuff like that. Another thing I really liked is the spring-loaded choke.
Yeah, that's cool. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't have told me, I'd have been sitting there for a long time trying to figure it all
Yeah,
out.
no, you just and it starts right up,
Yeah.
and that's the beauty of these V-twins from Kawasaki. They just really run smooth. Lights on the front. What do you think of those, Eric?
They're bright and they actually work. They really do work. So for those who like to mow, no, honestly, when you're mowing at, you know, in the day where you get done by dusk or towards nighttime, you can still finish up. You
Yeah.
know?
No, they did pretty good. I was pretty impressed. Overall, I'm impressed. You can also get a plow, snowblower, all kinds of stuff for this tractor. Whether it be Home Depot or a John Deere dealer, if you're looking, you know, for the cheapest John Deere you can find money-wise, definitely go to a big box store. But if you're looking for the higher end one at the big box store, you might want to take a stroll up to your local John Deere dealer and get into an entry-level X series, just because they are a lot more beefier, and you know, like you can put snow blowers, attachments.
Yeah, and you never know what you're going to want to do 2 or 3 years. You might think now, I'm not getting a snowblower, but you know what? 2 or 3 years down the road, you might think, wow, it'd be nice to have.
Right, and they're pretty much going to take care of you. Another thing real fast, Eric,
Yeah.
on the deck there, you can drop it and those wheels swing. So you can slide it right over.
Oh yeah, very cool.
Yeah, because a lot of decks, when you pull them off, you have to pull them. And I know John Deere has one that you can drive over the deck. This isn't that unit. That's a bigger unit.
Yeah, okay.
So that's about it. Deck leveling tools where Eric's looking right now. So in case your deck gets out of level, you can level it right there. Overall, man, I really, the steering was good on it. It had a good turning radius. I mean, it is a garden tractor, obviously. It's not a zero turn, so it doesn't turn on a dime, but I was able to get around trees and stuff like that. I mean, I want to say, I don't know the exact dimensions. Turning radius, but you guys can see in the video right there me turning and see if you can decipher from
Wow, that's
that.
a good job. I like your turning on that.
Wow,
you
yeah,
did
isn't that
nice.
cool?
Very
Yeah, thanks, Eric. All right, you guys, check it out. John Deere, we like them a lot. Don't forget, we got the Ultimate Tool Bag giveaway coming up July 4th. Tons of cool stuff in there. Let us know what you guys think of John Deere at the bottom. And that's about it.
Sounds good.
This is the X300 2014 model, slightly new hood design. A lot of the tractor features haven't changed too much. X300 is our best-selling tractor, available in 3 decks, 38, 42, and 48-inch deck sizes. There's also a mulcher deck that can be bought separately for that. Very versatile unit. Kawasaki V-twin engine, 18.5 horsepower. A lot of the service features, stuff real easy to get at: oil filter, oil dipstick, battery, fuel filter, air intake screen. Everything's real nice and easy to get at. Control wise, deck lift pedal. This lifts your deck up and down. You adjust your cut to height with this knob here, rotating knob. That part's basically the same as it has been for a while. This is the deck lock lever. You can lock the deck in up position for transport or anything you want to do. Parking brake, pull that up. You want to have the parking brake set whenever you get off the unit, whether running or when you want to start it, you have to apply the brakes also. Forward and reverse pedals. Forward pedal you push, farther you push it, the faster you go. Reverse the same way. It does have a cruise control. You can push the pedal down, pull up on this and lock it, and the pedal stays stationary if you've got long runs. When you want to undo it, you just tap the pedal and it comes right off. And this is the PTO to turn the mower on and off. It just pulls up like that, the deck will start turning. If you want to shut it off, you just push it down. Super easy to get along with. Deck leveling tools are under the seat now. This is your level gauge, and this is the key for leveling the deck. Fits right down through here into a bolt, and then you can turn it. I can fish it in there. And then you turn it to raise the deck up and down to level to level it, so you don't have to crawl underneath it with wrenches and things. They made that nice feature. Nice big gas cap, easy to pour out of a can. It's a ratcheting type. It's a closed system, just like in your car. So when you get it closed, turn it and ratchet. These are, because of emissions, they're closed systems, so no vapors get out into the air or anything. Deck washout port. This little fitting will attach to the end of your garden hose. It's got a check valve in it, so the water won't spray all over the place. You can turn your hose on, then you take and clip it on there, and it sprays water under the deck. You turn on your blades, and that's for rinsing out the underside of the deck. If you you know, get a lot of wet grass or something in there and you want to wash that out.
And is that an oil drain valve right there?
Yep. That's the drain valve for the drain the engine. So if you're going to do an oil change, all your oil stuff is right here. There's your filter, your drain, your dipstick. It's all handy. It's all located in one spot. If you're the kind of person that does do their own maintenance, Sparkplugs, very accessible, one on each side because it's a V-twin. Air filter, turn those two things. Air filter is really accessible, nice to get at. It's got a pre-cleaner. You get dirt and grass stuff stuck on there, you can wipe that off and clean that off. But they make servicing it real easy. There aren't many grease zerks, but there are grease fittings on the front axle on each side, and then there's one underneath for this lift pedal. Everything's built really heavy duty on these. It's got a heavier frame than some of the other ones. Same thing with the deck. The gauge of the metal is a lot thicker. You can put snow blowers on this, snow plows, chains, weights, the whole thing if you do winter stuff.
What's the warranty on something like this?
4 years.
4 years. Wow.
Yep. Whereas like the ones at some of the big box stores is only 2 years.
And then they say they have better headlights now.
Yep. Yeah, these are nice and bright, and that is because people end up mowing at night and doing snow removal and everything else. If you want to take the deck off, the decks on these are real easy to get off. You would take your deck knob, and there's a little picture of the deck removal, set it all the way there, and lower it all the way down. And these gauge wheels actually have a sideways setting, so you can take these and turn them
Oh, nice.
like that. You would do that to all 4 gauge wheels,
And then you can slide it to the side.
and then you can roll it out. There's 2 clips on the front and a couple of clips in the back. Take the belt off and just roll it right out from underneath it. You don't have to jack up the tractor or anything like that to get the thing off. So that's kind of handy. That's on the 48 inch. The 42 inch are stationary, that you just put down on the ground and slide it out. But that deck's not as heavy.
Right.
But with any of these bigger ones, the 48 inch and up, they offer the rotating wheels so that you can just unhook it and roll it out. If you're going to clean underneath it or put your snow equipment on or whatever the case may be, it's real easy to do. In the back here, there is a freewheeling rod. This is just to unlock the transmission. So say you've got it in the garage, you want to move it, but you don't want to start it or whatever. You just pull that out, unlock it, you can roll it. When you get done, just lock it back in so that when you go to use it, it'll go. There's a bagging system available for this. 2 bags, 7 bushels, I believe. And there's a lot of other little accessories. You know, cans that you can put trash and stuff in. All kinds of accessories they make for these. So, like I said, that's our most popular of the lawn tractor models, the X300.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.